And good morning, everyone. I think we're rolling here. Update number, what is this, 26 or something? The Houston NEXRAD radar being in a highly energetic and mode that is violating safety hazards set down by all these groups that supposedly oversee this stuff. It has abated somewhat as of this morning, but it's still obviously doing something to affect the weather. Uh, the collateral damage of that is, too bad human beings, too bad plants and animals, too bad the natural system. Anyway, uh, let's jump over here to the mosaic, the national mosaic for the continental United States. Let's let this get rolling. We can see that Atlanta, Georgia, right here, is being activated in some sort of similar fashion. So I'm just trying to illustrate that this stuff it is affecting the weather. And here's Atlanta's KFFC. And while it's not shooting out those clear mode pencil beams or searchlight mode, whatever they call them. I think there's several names. Uh, it's definitely doing some work too. Why? One must ask why. When we look at the mosaic here, why does, you know, they become very active when storms come by, but not all of them. Why aren't all of them doing that? I was commenting on another researcher's YouTube page or a video, and he's dubious that NEXRAD can steer storms or whatever. But to me, and in my comments, I mentioned that the whole the whole entire system is an array of heaters. So that's all I have to say about that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm all scattered this morning with my video making. But I just wanted to get this out in case anybody in the Houston area was following it. I think it's important that during this period and go back 2 weeks, I first noticed that this NEXRAD was in this irradiating mode on October the 13th. So go back and journal and try and recall how you have been feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally while this is going on, because that could be key in helping to stop this, if there is any hope in stopping it. And regardless of hope, we have to try, right? So anyway, let's take a quick look at this, and we can see this is what's always curious to me. And I know I'm not a trained meteorologist, and I doubt if even trained meteorologists can give you a definitive answer on this question here. Here's last night. We're just looking down in this area here. where the where this where they've set up this pattern of moisture that's feeding up through the United States. Okay, anyway, this is yesterday evening. As the sun goes down, there's really not a lot going on there. There's something coming up off the Gulf, moving across the Gulf, but then we get into this morning, and there's this huge moisture field. Where did it come from overnight? And look at this explosion right here. What is that all about? To me, that looks like a giant release of vapor, because really, is there enough solar heating at this time of the morning to cause this sort of convection? It doesn't make any sense to me. And where would all that moisture come from? Too many questions, too many questions. But the whole point of this is the poor people in Houston are getting blasted with this. We'll take one last look at it if it will load, and then I will bid you all adieu, and have a great day. While the war rages on. Come on. Okay, so everyone, take care, and much love in your life.